Okay. What you're looking at in front of you is variously known as the Scrapyard Monster or the Rusty Baron. So this has just been released. I've known this was in development for a while because a friend told me about it, but it's available as a free download from FlightSim.To. It's an aeroplane made completely of junk from a scrapyard. In the middle of it is a high-performance car engine. I mean, look at it's got like huge weights for ballast. It's covered in tie-downs and stuff. So let's go and get inside it. It's just hilarious. So you click on this here to remove the tie-downs and the covers. So you actually get some visibility. So let's go and have a look around it now. It's impressive, isn't it? I love that there's a SpaceX sticker and it's got Monster Energy bits and pieces labelled on it here and there. So I have absolutely no doubt they haven't got any permission to use any of that, but it's very funny. Okay, so if we remove the label there, we can go and turn on the battery and the alternators and the fuel pump, and we can put some coins in the machine to to give us some flying time, I guess. I'm still not sure. I think this is it was not mixture, so I'm not entirely sure what this does. That's obviously the fuel shut-off valve. The the 8-ball on the lever is the throttle. This might be a propeller, I guess. I'm not sure. Propeller pitch. Actually, yeah. Let's keep an eye on those propellers. Let's remove this. No, it doesn't. Oh my word! So, not sure what this does either. Okay, I'm missing something somewhere. Oh no, do I have an engine? Do I just need to open the engine up a bit? No, I'm missing something. There's a magneto or something somewhere. Oh no, I just did need to open the engine up. Okay, so what does this do? I'm not sure. The trim is a dartboard. Oh my word. But looking across the instruments, you actually do get a normal 6-pack of instruments. Let's go and turn some of the kit on, shall we? So okay, there must be an avionics switch somewhere that I'm missing. Is this it? Oh, this is going to take some learning, isn't it? It has got a GPS on an iPad that's stuck onto one side of it. It's got a Monster Energy sticker over here. Obviously, this is the fuel tank. Oh my word. I think this is the gear lever, so it has got retractable gear. It kind of folds up. It's awesome, isn't it? The Junkyard Monster. The tailplane are retractable ladders. With a bicycle wheel for a tail wheel. Brilliant. So I'm going to press Control and E, which will hopefully give me some instruments, or not. Well, no, I think we just have to turn each of these on, to be honest. Yeah. So we'd already started the engine normally, we had no need for Control E. Okay, so which is going to be the flap lever? Just looking around the cockpit to see what's moving. Or do we even have flaps, is the question. Let's have a look. Would appear we don't, but that's maybe because I haven't done something. So we have a rudder, we have elevators, we have ailerons. The flaps are definitely there. They're not doing anything at the moment. Anyway, we're going to take it for a fly. So parking brake off. Ah, the umbrella handle is the parking brake. That makes sense. Total sense. So the turning circle on the ground is awful. But I imagine that's because there's not much way. Yeah, there isn't really any steering. So we're going to take it out onto the flight line at Booker. It doesn't like turning left either, which is not handy. So what we're going to do is the flight simulation equivalent of getting out, lifting the tail up and turning it round. Okay, let's go for it. My word, it's fast and jumpy. Doesn't like going in a straight line, that's for certain, but it flies alright. Okay, gear up. That is so funny. Oh, the flaps do work, they're just slow. And I guess the hydraulics to operate them needs a bit of power. So everything's a bit counterintuitive, I'm afraid. It's very cool though, isn't it? So we're going to turn some lights on, see how bright they are. So we've got the nav lights, beacon lights, strobe lights. And what's engine do? Guessing the enormous halogen lamp underneath. Look at the smoke pouring out the back. Oh my word. I'm guessing the landing light is going to be something to behold. Yeah, you can't see anything when it's on. Oh my word. I have seen some stuff in Flight Simulator, but this really takes the cake. It's fantastic. Quite how we're going to land it again is anyone's guess. So we're on very, very poor visibility, but it's quite high performance though. I'm running at about 70% throttle. There's a G meter that goes to +6 and -2. So let's open the engine up. Let's see what it will do in a straight line. Don't think the power makes a huge amount of difference, to be honest. 160 knots. Yeah, it's not that fast in a straight line. I love the instruments. They've got bits of, well, obviously from 1980s cars, but I think this, the RPM meter is from. There is some aviation instruments in there, but oh my word. So you can do radio navigation in it, and obviously using the GPS, you could do some satellite navigation. So it does have ballast, which you can release, so these weights can be dropped. So we're going to try and find someone and try and land it. Oh crikey, I'm nearly out of money. You have to keep putting coins in while you're flying. That's fantastic. Okay, there's an airfield over here. Let's go and see if we can land it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, ever. Let's keep an eye on the indicated airspeed as we come in. We'll need to get the gear back down, won't we? So there goes the gear. They're using some sort of forklift cylinder here. Or digger cylinder, maybe. Right. So flaps down. We have to use quite a lot of back stick pressure to maintain the glide. That's so funny. It's got all breakers and they all work. It's just everything you see around the cockpit is completely unconventional. So this is the release for the ballast. I'm not going to drop it. So we're coming in. I'm surprised they've used knots on the indicated airspeed. It would have been quite funny to have miles an hour and have a speedo from a car in it. They could have had a few more bits and pieces, I guess, of something else. Okay, this is a difficult thing to land. Because if you get too slow, the nose dips. And there's no way of getting out of it. It needs a certain amount of power. And it will ground loop, as you've just seen it do. And there's not really much you can do about it because it's so heavy. Those lights are hilarious. Anyway, we survived. Rather miraculously, we survived our first flight in the Junkyard Monster, or the Scrapyard Monster even. Oh my word. It's brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll have a proper go on it later. Oh dear. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.